And the first one obviously is what is the market opportunity, and this market is growing phenomenally. So in 2002 it was asset managers were managing close to 2 trillion in assets. Today it's a $12 trillion market, and these are alternative assets. So the market has been growing rapidly, and it is going to go through this phase for many more years to come. Over the next 10, 15, 20 years, we expect this growth to continue. And what this also does is it needs many new products, new types of products, because the regulations have changed, the structures of the funds have changed, they've become much more complex, the assets have changed, and how managers are working has also changed. So they are not a single product company. I mean, you look at Blackstone, it does everything. It has a fund of fund, it has a secondary fund of fund, it has a hedge fund, it has LBOs, it has growth opportunity, it has a VC fund, it has every kind of asset under its umbrella, and that's the future for alternative asset managers. So the same products cannot go into each of these asset classes. So that's, to me, is a huge challenge for new products. The second is technology has changed altogether. I mean, what was being provided 20 years back in alternative asset and what is being provided has not changed. I mean, if you look at the consumer side of the product cycle, you see cloud has come in, and mobile is absolutely important. And you're seeing this in technologies like media, in areas like media. We have very strong cloud products. We have very strong new ways of delivering data, ads. So those markets have been disrupted, but the alternative asset management market has not been disrupted by technology, and that's a huge gap. And to me, the third is very important, which is the vision around what enterprise products are supposed to be over the next generation of enterprise products. I mean, the previous generation was interested in getting this data and getting to be able to provide some reports, and that was pretty much all that it did. But the next generation is not going to be that. I mean, it's going to help the asset manager to tell his side of the story. I mean, it's not just the data is one part of that story. There's many pieces to that story. How did that analyst analyze this? What were the assumptions he had made when he did this analysis 3 years back? And now, what did he speak to, or how did he get his investors convinced about his strategy? I mean, all that he needs to capture and keep it, because when he's raising his next fund, he needs to be able to put that together and provide the investors why they need to trust him. So that's a very big reason why he should be using technology, and why we are important, because the products that were there 20 years back are not going to do that. They were they were a point solution. They would solve your problem for accounting, or they would solve the problem for let's say CRM, but they were not creating this complete package of, I did this investment, what happened through the stages of that investment. That is what Pepper is trying to do for the asset manager, and that is why we think Pepper is very important to this industry.